The women who come here many of them have experienced abuse of one kind or another, and they are often in crisis, so their life is chaotic.
Well, at the age of 14 I got kicked out of my mum's.
I sort of grew up in a council estate in Nottingham.
I had no clothes or anything when I was living in my dad's, so I started shoplifting clothes, started getting arrested.
Fell into the usual sort of lifestyle of smoking drugs and committing crime and all that kind of stuff. And so I ended up landing myself in prison.
Women offenders receive custodial sentences frequently for crimes that males don't who've committed the same offence. There's an imbalance in the levels of justice that women receive.
I always wanted to be a pathologist when I was growing up. That's a bit strange, but you have to become a doctor first to do that, and I can't do that. That's something I can never do because of mistakes I made as a teenager in a deprived area when that's how everybody behaves. You know, I think I'll still pay for it for the rest of my life to some degree.
What do? This, I think, is the only women's centre in Manchester. And to have WomenMATTA based here means they know where to come to get help.
Yeah, I got told that this place was open, the WomenMATTA was open. So I came over, and since then I've not stopped coming.
I think the most essential things that WomenMATTA offer is personal experience. They make it a really big thing to have volunteers that have been in that situation themselves. It's all very well reading it in a book, but living it is something different. When I was growing up and seeking support in youth projects when I was 14, 15, if I met with a project worker that seemed to me very middle class and very educated, I wasn't going to speak to them, I wasn't going to share myself with them, but I would latch on automatically to someone that was clearly from my background.
When I come here I feel like I can just let everything out, like there's other women I can speak to, you know, with like the same problems or either that's been through it before, who understands what I'm on about. The workers here understand as well because some of them have been through it.
People have said it about me, they've come and said, it's really good to see people working here that know wholeheartedly what I'm going through right now.
And really enjoy it because you meet different people and it gets you out of the house.
It's helped me a lot really because I'm more of a quiet person, so coming and communicating with other people and being able to be a bit more outspoken, joining in with other functions and seeing what the difference was like, and it was really nice.
Because once you get women in a room together, they tend to help each other out.
That's why we're here, to help each other.
And then they feel integrated into the group, and the group has a new person, and it just grows and extends like that, and as their confidence extends.
They had arts and craft going on, and then I found out from there about making your hats, and there'll be a parade if you want to attend to it.
Whilst Pride has worked to dispel myths and stereotypes about the gay community, we felt that if we involved our women in an activity like that, it may help to dispel myths and stereotypes around offenders or women who are at risk of offending.
It was called a bouquet of women, and they were all different flowers from across the ages, and the colour and the beauty of it was just amazing.
Been interested in the parade for a few years, mainly because I've got a bit of a dance and music background, so like anything like that is pretty much up my street, and it was actually quite nice to have an opportunity to get involved in it rather than just kind of like stand on the side. People were coming up to them and saying, "Where did you buy your costume? You look absolutely amazing," and "Oh gosh, what's your hat made of?" And the confidence for these women who perhaps only 6 months previously had been virtual prisoners in their own home.
Low levels of self-confidence, to see them shining on that day and having gained some skill from it, and women who came with their children.
She had a weird hat on, it looks like toilet roll with some green stuffing in.
Seeing 30 women on that float in full costume with huge hats and huge dresses and really emboldened was just wonderful.
I made my own hat and put shirt, pants together, shoes, and I made a great huge Edwardian hats, and I wore my hat on the parade at the festival.
It was quite a big day. There was a lot going on.
Something that a woman said to me on the day, she said to me, "This has been the best day of my life and I just want it to go on and on and on."
I think what has really struck me is that WomenMATTA provide a holistic approach to women and support for women, and actually a lot of the women that they're working with otherwise would fall completely through the service and not get any support, will potentially reoffend.
What would happen to them if WomenMATTA wasn't here? Who would pick up these threads and help them?
I would miss them because I like all the women that come, all the staff, they're all lovely. And if you need anything, they do help you.
I go home and I feel really proud of myself, and it pushes me, and I learn new things every day, and I'm just really proud to be part of this project in particular.
Because women need somewhere to go where they count. Because on the street everybody's faceless.
And I hope really that I can help them to identify funding and continue, because I think in terms of the support it's giving for Manchester women, it's vital really.